Hey everyone, Tankenstein here, and I am feeling incredibly lucky today because I have the Sturmtiga to use in battle in War Thunder. That's right, this is a rank 4, at least currently, rank 4, 6.3 BR, tank destroyer. I was going to say light tank, this is not a light tank, that you will get to use if you complete enough tasks in the Dreams Come True event in War Thunder, and this is, by all accounts, possibly the first gameplay that you will ever see of this vehicle in an actual match. So this has a 7 degree per second turret rotation. It's got a minimal amount of turret rotation. In fact, actually, you can pretty much just look over here and look over there. So pretty minimal. It's got 150 millimeters of turret armor, which is actually pretty substantial. It's around 200-ish millimeters if you're looking at it directly head on. About 100 millimeters on the lower glacis, and pretty much standard on the side here for a regular Tiger. So 80, 80, and then nothing on the trunk lid pretty much. So engine lid, engine deck. And it does have a huge weakness right here. So as you can see, I'll just switch to, let's say, the Waffenträger with its 88 millimeter cannon. You could shoot right through there. It's got ammo pretty much ready right there, ammo right there, and it will blow this thing sky high. Not a very difficult vehicle to destroy, at least if you hit its huge weak spot there in the front. Now, a lot of people are thinking, hey, what is the reload on this? And I have news for you. The reload is between 40 and 52 seconds, and the ace qualification, or the expert qualification, believe it or not, is only around 320 or 360,000 silver lions, so not all too bad. Otherwise, this has a smoke grenade launcher with up to 30 smoke grenades, which is pretty damn useful, and it does have an MG34 MG right here in the hull, which is also pretty useful. Now, it does have a negative, or actually 0 degree vertical guidance when it comes to negative guidance, so anything going downwards, which will make it actually fairly difficult to use in a close range scenario, especially against shorter tanks, because you'll just kind of have to wing it. You'll probably see what I mean in the gameplay. But that said, let's get into a few matches here and see what we can do. But man, am I stoked to use this. Let's get into it. So let me tell you something, my dudes, and this is gonna kind of suck to hear, but this vehicle, man, ooh, whoa, Nelly, it is not good. I don't think anyone really expected it to be good, but really it's got two main weaknesses. One, of course, is going to be the fact that it has literally a giant hole in the front where you can shoot through it with even just MGs and blow up its shell. It's 380 millimeter shell packed with 35 kilograms of explosive and also propellant, because this is a rocket, of course. And two, it's the fact that this literally has 0 degrees of gun depression, which means that almost every shot at close range will be a total just guess. You won't have any real way of being able to measure that. And because these fire at such a huge arc, you have no verifiable way to just make shots accurately. So, let's move up here. Looks like there's some sort of enemies over there. And also, I guess the third weakness here is going to be the fact that these are HE shells. So, being that they are HE shells, you cannot hit anything without the shells blowing up first. So we have an enemy somewhere over there, which this is a prime example of it. Okay, so this is, what, 75 meters? 75, doesn't even matter. I don't even know how many meters that is. So, okay, I'm just gonna have to aim. Let's try it. Got the kill! Oh, baby! But he shot right through me. Okay, we have some sort of an enemy over here. Not really sure what. But it looks like a T-34-100, which might not be the worst enemy to fight in the game. For me. At least at close range. And again, I mean, just kind of shoot at, or try to shoot at close range. I mean, like, look how big that gulf is. I mean, this thing has possibly the most bullet drop or shell drop in-game. And a large reason for that simply comes from the fact that it's rocket motors. Okay, like this, for example. Okay, this guy is Okay, he's not that far. 150-ish meters, right? So he's going to try to do something. So let's just assume this is it. Now I can, of course, adjust it. He shot my shell. What? Out of the air. He shot my shell out of the air. No way. We're going to have to do a slow-mo on that. Okay, so let's see if this actually blew up, if his LMG actually blew up the mortar shell. So, put this at quarter speed. There it is. Boom! He took it out with his LMG. So I'm going to tell you guys this right now. This is easily the worst vehicle I've ever used in all of War Thunder. I hate it. With a passion. I mean, it's just terrible. You know, it's not even worth aiming up, really, with this. So I just have to pretty much, like, fixing my rangefinder, sight. It's not even worth it. Because it takes so damn long to do that. Everything with this vehicle takes a long time. And it's a miracle when you don't die because somebody shoots you right there on the cannon. I mean, this thing is just dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. And the biggest weakness of it is the fact that it does, well, two weaknesses really, and they're kind of related to the same thing. You can't aim down. So this has 0 gun depression, which you might not think is a huge deal, but it is. Because look at that. That's the lowest I can aim, is that rock. Even though I've got all of this space between me, literally the lowest I can aim is, how far away is that? Okay, let's see. How far away is that? 100 meters. That's the lowest I can aim. Even if I had 2 degrees, 1 degree even, of gun depression, this would be a substantially more usable tank to a substantial degree. So I've got some sort of an enemy over here somewhere. Okay, there he is. We got Chonky Boy over here. So let's see if I can actually do this. So I'm going to try to fix my sight. See how slow that is? That's what I mean. I can't actually fix my sight at all while I'm trying to actually get into combat. And this has very little, very, okay, yep. So I'm just going to have to do this. Let's try it. It says awful. Doesn't even matter. This has absolutely awful, just slow range finding fixes. Just so bad. So that's probably why you're not going to see many kills in this video. This is the worst video, or the worst video, or video. Hope it's not the worst video. This is the worst vehicle I've ever used in War Thunder. Easily. It's just dreadful. Absolutely bad. And, you know, if you don't hit someone, then you're not going to get the kill. You know, this has a surprise. It has a surprise. Let's see where he hit me. It has a surprisingly just low splash range. Right there. And of course, it's got to blow up my ammunition. 500 meters. There he is. Can I hit you? Can I hit you? Nope. Is he at 500 meters? 500 meters. 500 meters. 500 meters. I'm just going to keep saying it. 500 meters. This is ridiculous. I hate this vehicle. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Jesus. You're never going to see me be upset with this game ever because I really love War Thunder. But by God, this tank, man. Oh my God, it sucks. It's so bad. It's so bad. Sturmtiga anti-aircraft confirmed. 300 meters, 500 meters. Let's see. Okay, he's dead. Eat it. Oh, boom shaka laka laka laka. Oh, that's a lot of fun. Time to hide. You know what this thing really needs? It needs composite armor, ERA, and a laser rangefinder, as well as a 20mm cannon snuggled right on top. I don't care if it's the MG151, kind of like what that weird French TD has. I'll take it. I've got a very strong feeling that you're going to get a lot of, not a lot, but maybe a few YouTubers out there that go on the record and they say, nah, man, this vehicle's good. No, it isn't. There are very few vehicles that I'll ever call bad in War Thunder. Very few. Very few. Like the Tandem MAI, for example. I will call that bad, because it sucks. That vehicle legitimately sucks. But this one is on a whole other level. I can't even aim down at this guy, man. Like, what? There we go! There we go! I had to rely on a KV-122 to be able to actually hit that guy. I had to shoot off of the KV-122 barrel because this has no gun depression. Wow! Man, what a long time coming. And this is ground AB, and a lot of other people are like, oh, why are you playing ground AB? Well, I actually want to see if you can actually see the aiming reticle, which, no, you cannot. There is no aiming reticle, like how they have the assist reticle. It's not here. Not here. So I'm just going to try one more match in ground AB, because I want to see if this helps to reconcile some of the faults of this vehicle. The last match, if I include it, that I have in this video, was the previous match, rather, is ground AB. So I want to see if maybe, somehow, it helps. But there is no aiming reticle, so that kind of sucks. And like I said, you might say to yourself, well, why don't you just get good, you know? It's not, it's not like that, man. Like, this vehicle, if I had to fight it, if I saw somebody in the Stormtiga, I would be happy. I would be happy to see somebody in the Stormtiga. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh, yes! I am euphoric. Woo! And yes, I know that's a cringy thing to say. I was saying it as a joke. Oh, sweet mamma lamma jamma. Finally. My God. Hallelujah. Now, this thing sucks. Again. But when you land a hit, that dude was like, huh? That's fun. But this thing sucks. I mean, is it worth it? Like, I think, again, this vehicle is worth it as a collector's piece. I think that it's very fun in that regard. Okay, so he's way over there. Let's just try to fire at him. He's way over there. I see him. I see you. Okay, he's got to sit still. Let's see if I can hit him. Probably not. Not even close. And, you know, again, bear in mind, I'm not even firing far away from these guys. This is more or less exactly where I should be firing. Now, this thing can take a lot of hits without dying, which is very cool, of course. But that's not really necessarily saying too much. Now, these smoke grenades are going to be your best friend. Oh, 270. Let's just fire. See if I can get him. Oh, baby! There we go. 2 kills. I don't even know what's going on anymore, dude. Like, this is crazy. This is just craziness. It's almost best just to get within, like, I don't know, spitting distance of these people. Let's go smoke up over there. Turn here. And hope. Yeah! There we go, without a miss. So here's what I'll tell you guys about this vehicle. It is really fun when you get a hit. It's really fun when you get a kill, which are not always going to be the same thing, believe it or not. I actually, in a match I deleted, I'm not actually going to be bringing into this, but I hit a T-44 in the track and it didn't kill it. In fact, it only damaged the track. Now, it's really fun when that happens, but be prepared for a wasteland in between. Now, there's a chance that as I get better with this vehicle, and I've played it probably about a dozen times thus far, as I get better with it, more used to it, it can be a whole lot of fun, and you can get really good with it. But as you saw numerous times in RB, AB, no matter what, if I am sighted into these people, if I'm looking at 800 meters away and I aim the thing up, if I manually adjust the sights within the cannon, doesn't matter. I'm not going to hit from any distance beyond like half a kilometer. This thing is just so inaccurate that even when I'm very, very close, even when the rangefinder says 500 meters, even when whatever, I don't even get a single piece of damage. No shrapnel, nothing against the enemy. And that says something for a 135 kilogram explosive mass. I mean, you're dropping a 250 kilogram bomb essentially, a 500-pound bomb basically, on somebody when you fire this at them. And if you range them out 200, 500 meters, however many meters, and you shoot and you exactly where it tells you, and you don't even damage them at all, that's a problem. Anyways, I like this vehicle as in it's fun when you get a hit, but again, this might be the worst vehicle in War Thunder. Either way, thanks so much guys, and I'll see you all on the other side. Take care everyone.